To millions, Adriana Lima was the ultimate fantasy. A goddess on the Victoria's Secret runway. Brazil's pride. The face of global beauty. But behind the perfectly curated images and camera flashes, she was fighting a silent battle, one filled with pressure, sacrifice, insecurity, and pain. This is the untold story of Adriana Lima, not the angel, but the woman. Chapter 1. The Rise. Adriana was discovered at 13. By 15, she had already won the Ford Supermodel of Brazil contest, and soon, she became one of the youngest and most recognized faces in fashion. But her rise wasn't just fast, it was consuming. She was still a teenager when she moved to New York City, surrounded by agents, contracts, diets, and expectations she didn't fully understand. She was thrust into an adult world, with little time to process the emotional weight that came with it. I felt alone a lot, she once admitted. Everyone saw the makeup and the hair and the lights. No one asked how I was actually doing. Chapter 2. The Perfection Trap. When she became a Victoria's Secret angel in 1999, the world saw her as flawless. She had the body, the face, the walk. But being perfect became a prison. Adriana later confessed that, before certain Victoria's Secret shows, she would go on liquid-only diets for over a week. No solids, no water for the final 12 hours. Sometimes I would train twice a day. Boxing, cardio, resistance. Then shake, rest, train again. This wasn't self-love. This was survival. She did it because the industry demanded it. And when the world praised her discipline, no one saw the damage it was doing, to her body, and to her mind. Chapter 3. Beauty with a cost. For years, Adriana's body was her currency. But that came with a price. In an emotional Instagram post in 2017, she shared, "I had a moment where I was just tired of being told what to do with my body. To lose weight, to smile more, to pose this way, I began to feel like I didn't own my own image anymore." Her post went viral, and for the first time, fans saw a glimpse of the human behind the icon. A woman grappling with control, autonomy, and identity in an industry that profits off image. Adriana had her first daughter in 2009, and her second in 2012. Becoming a mother changed her, but the fashion world didn't care. She returned to modeling weeks after giving birth. The expectation? Look exactly the same. Show no signs of change. Pretend nothing happened. And she did it, flawlessly, publicly. But privately? It was harder than anyone knew. I was exhausted. I was emotional. And the pressure to look perfect again, it was unbearable at times. Years later, she opened up about the postpartum depression she never named, the isolation she felt balancing beauty with motherhood. Yet she smiled through all of it. Chapter 5. The Age of Criticism. In 2024, Adriana made a bold return to the red carpet, older, fuller-faced, unapologetic. But the internet didn't respond with grace. She was ridiculed online, called unrecognizable, mocked for aging, as if beauty has an expiration date. Adriana later said, "I was shocked when I saw the photos. I didn't think I looked like that, but more than that, I was hurt by the reaction." People forget that we're human. This moment revealed a harsh truth. Even the most celebrated women aren't immune to being torn down the moment they no longer match the impossible standard the world built for them. Chapter 6. The Silent Battles. Despite years of admiration, Adriana never stopped feeling pressure to be thinner, younger, quieter. For decades, she let the world shape her identity. But now, she's slowly reclaiming it. In recent interviews, she's spoken more openly about beauty standards, the damage they cause, and the importance of authenticity. She's walked fewer runways, but made more impact. Not by conforming, but by confronting. Final chapter. Redefining strength. Adriana Lima's story isn't about a fall from grace. It's about breaking free. She was never just an angel. She was a fighter. A survivor of an industry that tried to reduce her to a figure, a fantasy, a flawless face. But the real Adriana? She's far more powerful than that. She's a mother, a woman with scars, a voice, a truth. I am not what you see on the outside. I am everything I've survived. So the next time you see her on a billboard or in a photo shoot, remember this. Behind every perfect photo is a human being. And behind Adriana Lima's wings was a story of resilience. In the next video.